You little, oh, it's already unplugged. What about you? Are you unplugged? Come on, unplug. There we go. What about you? Yeah, unplug, you little boy. You little dirty. Now, I did fill these up with water because that's the way I could keep the lights on without them screaming. But that works these out, right? So we're gonna put all these down here. And you notice that the tops of them are a little dirty. That's fine. Most of it's just the algae and plant food from the previous one. It's not gonna do anything. If anything, it might help the plants grow a little bit. All right. Yeah. Go ahead, turn off your light, you little nerd and your nerd hair. So let's go ahead and switch the scene to the bird's eye. So, like I said, they're a little dirty, but I've used them plenty of times. It's been a while since I've used them though, so we got that kind of to make up for. But we also got our seeds and some pods. Right, so I got this big old thing of seeds, some pods, you know, some food, all this. I got so much stuff, guys, so much fucking stuff. And, you know, a lot of this is actually going to be pretty experimental as well, right? Like, so many seeds. So many seeds. And we also got some... Oh, thank you for the follow! Whoa, shy passenger. All right. So, we do have a bunch of these, and we are going to try planting. So, I got some stuff from the compost, and the compost is actually pretty frozen. And I do have my own compost pile outside. But some of this, like, you notice that they're kind of pods. They need to kind of fit in there. So how am I going to make this work? So I have an idea. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I have these cotton pads, right? And the idea is to kind of just put them in. Now, during the phase where they kind of the pump will go through. Hopefully they won't sink. There's only one way to find out, right? Let's wet one all the way, right? Do that. So in theory, it looks like it's gonna work, but I have to poke a hole through these, right? So that way the roots can kind of go through. Actually, no, who needs to poke a hole when you can just do that? And we're gonna put some dirt in there too, some soil. Let me grab my little mini scissors. Yo, little mini scissors. So today, guys, we're gonna treat it more like a chill stream because, like I said, I don't have any food to cook today for you guys. I mean, I have food to cook, just I don't have any ideas, right? Like nothing that is like a cohesive ass recipe. So we are going to go ahead and do some gardening, right? Because planting is very much a part of the cycle. Now, I do usually have these pods, right? And what I'll do is I'll cut them and use these sponges to insert. I might actually be able to cheese it a little bit and cut them in half because you notice that some of these I already have. Do that and it will fit, right? So let's go ahead and grab all these sponges. And this is still soil based, right? They're still soil based. They're like little turds. But I figured let's try and still do the extra bit on it anyways. And you can hear my voice is still all messy. It's just that seasonal sickness, man. It's what it do. It's what it do. I have no control over it. None whatsoever. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try a couple of these cotton ones. I can tell already it might not work just based off of how it just sat in there. It's only gonna grow and grow, and yeah, I'm not sure if this will work, but I have to try something. I brought up the soil anyways in the fucking snow, digging it all out of my fucking compost. So I gotta try something, right? So right there is where that will fit, and is this about the same size? It is. So ideally we're gonna cut. I might not even get all these planted in today, which sucks. Because I was going to go to the store today for these. But stupid weather, guys. Stupid weather. That's all I gotta say. I don't know. You know, I mean, the fact that I even do Brawl Stars Live still is a thing, guys, right? So, because I wasn't even planning on doing them. We're going to go ahead and cut all these up. Let's go ahead and move the scene over to the side scene. You guys will get a little bit more action for that. Ow. And these are scissors I do use at work for my labels. And hopefully this will work just dandy. What's going on? Not much, Jameson. How about you? Yeah, these sponges will actually grow quite a bit when there's water added to them. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right. Well, congratulations on hitting 80K. And also congratulations on quitting the game. Why is that? Let's see how many we got. 1, 2. Uh-oh, that one's not going to fit unless I do it upside down. That should work, right? Hypothetically. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's a waste of time, and especially when you like stream it, that's all anyone wants you to do is stream Brawl Stars. It's pretty crazy. And then when you do stream it, they're like, oh, I gotta play with you now. I gotta play with you. It's like, guys, there's more to life. More to life than Brawl Stars. I might have to do this one upside down. So I technically need more of that than that, right? So let's see. So I know for a fact I do want to plant these. These are my shiso leaves. I know for a fact I want those on. Do I have anything else up here I can use? No. It's a shame. Crying shame. I am curious on these though. My soil. So, like I said, this is all compost that I've been using. No, it's not gonna work. Oh, we put some in the water, I guess. So let's try this though, right? Let's do this. Put a little bit of, because we don't need very much, right? This is it's not a cooking stream because I was snowed in today. There's a lot of snow. Couldn't really make it out anywhere. But you know what? Let's try that. Let's try that. We're gonna try it. If it doesn't work, then we can just say that we tried, but we're not gonna do it with these. I couldn't really go to the store, do anything for that. But I wanted to do this tomorrow, but I couldn't because I couldn't go to the store. There's some extra tools that I needed to go to get these. But I figured, I still got to stay alive. I got to keep up with the algorithm, and I was already planning on doing this. So let's try, right? Let's try some of this because I need more of these pods, and I'm already stretching it. So I know this will work in some aspect, right? As long as I keep up with it. So the first things first, before we even get started with anything else, we need to add the food. So this is just like any Miracle Grow stuff. Arrow Garden and Miracle Grow are essentially the same company. Well, they're partnered together. So let's say that you don't have like the branded food. Miracle Grow food works just fine, the liquid stuff. And you only need a little cap at a time, right? This has all that good stuff. And then honestly, I'm probably gonna even put some of my compost in each water because there's a ton of nutrients in my compost too. Make it stretch a little bit longer, Yeah, I got a fuck ton of seeds too, guys. Like, as you can tell, there's this whole thing is seeds. All these right here are seeds, and I want to say I have like at least 50 varieties of seeds, 50 varieties. So it's quite a bit of seeds, right? So, and like I said, I do want to put a little bit of compost just inside. There's a lot of random nutrients in these. Like there's a lot of nitrogen, a lot of carbon, a lot of brown stuff and a lot of green stuff. It's essentially what it is, brown stuff and green stuff. So we are gonna do these. And essentially I wanted to use cotton balls, but I don't have cotton balls. I have cotton pads. You know what? Surprisingly, we had our busiest January in the restaurant's history, in 10 years history. So we and not even by a small amount. We were busier by an additional $30,000 in sales, right? And by $30,000, we did about $130,000 worth of revenue in the month of January. And January is our slowest month of the year. So put that into perspective. Like I mean, don't get us wrong. It was slow. It was a slow month. You know, I've had some really slow days, but you know, we fucking killed it, right? So that was pretty cool. All right, and then we got one more here we're gonna do, right? Come on, get on out. But yeah, no, we weren't really affected. Well, I mean, we weren't affected as hard as like most other restaurants. So, but I mean, that's what happens when you're just, you know, fortunate enough to, you know, one, be in a restaurant where everyone knows what they're doing, and two, you know, be part of a team, or, you know, be professional, you know. Like, you see me, like, if you guys watch the restaurant streams, like, you see, like, we can still have our fun, but we have to, like, you know, still be professional in some aspect. Like, when it's time to crunch, it's time to crunch. And so you'll see me throw down when it's necessary. So when you guys do see those, and those are now specifically for on Twitch. So guys, if you don't know, follow me on Twitch. Happy snow day. I'm not happy about it, Jazz. I have to be stuck here. I wanted to cook today, but as you can tell, I'm not cooking. Yeah, but you know, but there, as you know, so that's the thing. Our menu is designed in a way where we do cross-utilize some stuff, but it's also like we are just that fortunate to be that busy, right? We are, and like nothing in that restaurant stays except for, you know, ice cream. Frozen stuff stays there for more than a week, right? So we only prep for, you know, a week, maybe even half a week's worth of product at a time. So that's kind of like how we do it. And it's the thing is, it's like creating a menu is a whole ass skill on its own. And people don't quite realize that. There is a whole, you know, art to creating a menu. You can't just serve everything that you want. You know, you can't just get to, you know, be like, oh yeah, this is my favorite thing, so that's what I'm gonna put on the menu. It doesn't work that way. Oh, it's 86 degrees for you guys. Yeah, I forget that you guys in Australia have like all that. The restaurant isn't closed today, no. I happen to be open, or I don't work on Wednesdays usually. There will be a Wednesday, I believe. It's either a Wednesday or a Thursday coming this month. I am actually going to be participating in a wine dinner of a restaurant that I'm going to be taking over. You guys happen to know about that before a lot of people at my restaurant do. But I have to do that so I can speak to the current chef and get a feel of exactly what they're doing and how the program operates, so I know what I'm walking into. But the restaurant is definitely not closed. If anything, they're probably going to be very busy today because of the snow, right? Because when people have our snow and everything, they're like, oh, I don't want to be home. I want to be out and about and be warm in a fucking restaurant. And what's more warm than a nice glass of whiskey? You know, and we have the second largest fucking catalog of whiskey on this side of the country. Uh,